I understand nobody outside of Houston wants to admit it. However, this current iteration of the Astros are a dynasty. And if you disagree, I candidly think you're just a blind hater. You don't have to like them. You don't have to respect them. You just have to admit they are a dynasty. I mean, they have been to 7 straight ALCSs. Come on, man, that's historic. Now, before I illuminate why I don't think you should hold their scandal against them in regards to calling them a dynasty, I will, however, preface with, yes, please don't get me wrong. You have every reason to despise them. Yes, they cheated.
This is probably like 2 months into the season. We're like well into our way. And I get asked to put a TV monitor down below the dugouts. And at the time, we didn't have like any TVs down there. So I thought when I was asked to put a monitor down there, I thought they just wanted to see like when the inning was over or like who was batting. So I was happy to oblige by that.
What was it actually used for?
From my understanding, it was used for looking at the signs from the catcher and then relaying those signs to the batter at the plate.
Yes, they went above and beyond what seemingly any franchise has ever done by using illegal external devices to deduce what pitch is coming and proceeded to bang on trash cans and relay if it's an off speed or not to the hitter. It's appalling. I'm with you. And I'm not here to relitigate the backstory, as it's been dissected every which way since 2017. I just don't want to do it. I'm over it, and I don't think you want to hear about it either. However, with that being said, I only bring it up briefly because if that's what you point to as the reason they aren't a dynasty, well, I just think that's immensely short-sighted. You think I'm wrong? Well, let's extrapolate. As I mentioned, they are currently in the midst of 7 straight ALCS appearances. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Wait, where have I heard this before?
But we also know you 3 kings came down here to win championships. Not 1, championships.
Not 2.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that...
Thanks, bro. So, for context, the Astros are the first team in the history of the game. The fucking history of the game to make 7 straight ALCSs. And the second team in history, alongside the 91-99 Atlanta Braves. That's a hell of a feat, and obviously nothing to scoff at. And I can't prove it, but I would be pretty confident in saying they haven't cheated all 7 years, especially since they got caught. They have also won 2 World Series titles within that 7-year span, 5 division titles, and 90 or more wins 4 times. Their homegrown superstar, Jose Altuve, is making a staunch case for himself that he is a better player in the postseason than Derek Jeter. He has amassed 24 homers to Derek's 20, 50 RBIs to Derek's 61, and has scored 80 runs to Derek's 111. Now, I know what most of you are saying. Jeter has more than him in most of these categories. Sure, he does. However, the caveat is, Jose has played in 67 less postseason games. 67! I would surmise Jose will have him lapped in these stat sheets when they become equal in games played. Now, I understand that's not a reflection of the premise I'm making in regards to the dynasty. It's not an Astros stat, of course, but it gives context in totality to what just one of their guys are putting on tape the last 7 years. Alright, also friends, during the run, they have also made a litany of fruitful trades to solidify the squad, including acquiring star Yordan Alvarez for journeyman reliever Josh Fields. Safe to say, that was a fleece. Acquired reliever Ryan Presley from Minnesota for 2 minor leaguers I've never heard of. That's worked out. They acquired JV Justin Verlander, as you know, twice. Once in the infamous year that propelled them to a title when they were in dire need of another arm. And this year, eerily the same situation, especially after Lance McCullers went down for the season. As you know, they haven't just been shrewd with the trades, they've made some shrewd signings as well. including inking a slap-hitting outfielder Michael Brantley to a $32 million pact before the 2019 season. Brantley has been a cog in that lineup, amassing an average over 300 in his first 3 seasons there, and encompassing his whole tenure there has an on-base percentage eclipsing .350. Jose Abreu will most likely have a statue in Chicago one day with the White Sox, and the Astros pried him away by signing him to a 3-year, $58 million deal. While most were perplexed with the length of it for a slow-footed 36-year-old first baseman, but the Astros just needed a stick in the middle of that lineup to replace Carlos Correa, and Jose fits the bill. Now, he had a bit of a sluggish start, not even hitting his first home run until May 28th, but his presence has been felt in this postseason, amassing an OPS that is grazing damn near 1,300. 1,300! It's not just their sly trades or signings either. Hark back to the 2 stars they've lost to free agency in this dynastic run. See what I did there? Dynastic. Anyways, so, as I was saying, even with them losing stars to free agency like Carlos Correa, they seemingly have an in-house ready replacement in Jeremy Pena at shortstop and Chas McCormick in center. It speaks to their powerhouse behemoth of an organization they have built in H-Town. In summation, man, I know most of you don't like the Astros. I know most of you don't even respect them. But if you are an objective, true baseball fan, you have to give the Astros the dynastic moniker. They are earning it. What do y'all think? Peace!